Today I will show you how I finished my NFT project called Faces NFT and give my thoughts about it. How's it going, guys? My name is Lucas and welcome to my multi-billion-dollar studio, the one you might never heard about. At the beginning of 2022, I've decided to make a bunch of small proof of concepts to understand the technologies I want to use on my new project, ClusterStack. And if you don't know ClusterStack, I recommend you to watch my previous video where I show more or less what I'm doing. Today is the day, timeline is due, no budget to spend on this project anymore. How does it go? Well, it will depend on your interpretation. To summarize, everything went fine. Well, more or less fine. I added a contract on the chain, I connected with it using my front end, generate my beautiful random image, and it wouldn't work. Yeah, turns out I learned the hard way to understand that unit testing sometimes is very important, even more on smart contracts. So, to explain better, I will lay out the project here for you guys on the screen. And the project has two parts. You have the front end and the smart contract. The problem lays down on the smart contract piece, where I was writing the NFT on a Solidity contract, and I using Truffle to compile and deploy on Ganache network. Ganache is a test network, right? And when I fully deployed the smart contract, the logs weren't showing what went wrong. And I decided to redo the contract. After a while, and after I create my unit testing, I seen that the main problem is on this line here, where I wasn't given the right address as the ownership of the mint. So then when I was doing the transaction was given an error because actually they couldn't mint that NFT, to be honest. So now after fixing it, we can test it again. So let's go back here. I can see here now that the contract is fully deployed in Ganache. And I go back to my front end here, and I'm gonna run the project, rerun the project, and I'm gonna get one of the generated images. That's beautiful image here, and then I'm gonna mint it. Let's see. Okay, so I can confirm this transaction here. And so just to confirm, yeah, so we have this interaction here. So the activity log here, the transaction is submitted at 1556. And if you go back here to the blocks, we see that we're mined, so we have the transaction here as well. So yeah, so the smart contract now is working perfectly. Now, I have evaluated the project as a whole, and I've marked whether I could make changes or not. So I have some changes I would like to do on the front end because the flow here doesn't make sense, and of course on the smart contract. As you can see here, I created a smart contract called market, and on this smart contract I actually would hold all the items up for selling on using this smart contract. So the Faces NFT here pages wouldn't generate random images anymore, rather would be showing only items that would be selling on this market. And of course I will implement two different pages. One page to mint the images, that way the user could click in a button and it would generate a random image and mint it, and the other one where the user could see which items he possesses and which NFTs he has. So yes, I do have a very old project of a chatbot that I could upload and retrieve images from the IPFS. So I believe that maybe I could merge these two projects. I would do these changes in the future, but now I will leave this project sink a little so I can have a little joy doing other things. And as well continue developing ClusterStack, which I never stop. So that's it, guys. That's it for today, and the links of the project and the other social medias are on the description. If you like the content of this video, leave a like, consider subscribing, and I see you on the next one.